Hi, my name is Emma Weber, and I'll be talking about Neil Armstrong. He's just always been one of my favorite historical figures. I always found it really fascinating to think that he walked on the moon. I think that's so cool. But I want to talk about his early life, his education, and his early employment, like before he joined NASA. I also want to talk about his later discoveries, what he did after Apollo 11, and then his legacy, what he left behind. So Neil Armstrong was born in Ohio in the city of Wapakoneta. I don't know if I'm saying that right. He was born in 1930 to Viola and Stephen Armstrong. He was also the oldest of three. So, yeah. His first airplane ride was actually when he was 6 years old. So he started this whole gig very young. He was an Eagle Scout, which probably had something to do with it, with him flying at 6 years old. Not only that, he was licensed at 16, and he actually became licensed on his 16th birthday. So that just amazes me. As for his education, he received a Bachelor of Science degree in Aeronautical Engineering from Purdue University. Not only that, he received his Master's of Science in Aerospace Engineering from the University of Southern California. So he was everywhere, learning everything. He later became a professor of aerospace engineering at the University of Cincinnati, and that was between the years 1971 and 1979. As a part of his scholarship, which he earned in Purdue, he trained as a pilot in the Navy, and this meant he flew a lot. And this was also during the Korean War, so he was shot down. But he was actually in 78 combat missions during this time period. That's a lot. Like I said, he served in the Korean War before his mission to the moon. He was shot down actually once, and he survived amazingly. He was awarded 3 air medals, which is a big deal. After he received his degree in 1955, he became a civilian research pilot for the National Advisory Committee of Aeronautics, which is NACA, but then later turned to NASA in 1962. There, he served as a test pilot and engineer. So he was always around NASA. He wasn't just like some kid they got off the street to go to the moon. His first big, I guess, accomplishment maybe that he was known for in NASA was he was the command pilot for Gemini 8, which was the mission to dock to mainly space dock in space. Although the landing wasn't smooth, it didn't go as planned. Armstrong was the first to successfully dock in space, along with astronomer David Scott. His calm and cool of fixing the docking, going out of the space and fixing it and bringing it together to dock, may have been what sealed his position for the mission to the moon. After Apollo 11, he goes to the moon, he says his famous saying, he resigned from NASA, and that was in 1971. So from 71 to 79, like I said earlier, he was a professor of aerospace engineering at the University of Cincinnati. So he taught everything, and I'm sure he was a great teacher because man, the experiences he would have had. He then retired in 2002, so he worked there good while. After he retired from teaching, he helped analyze the safety failures which occurred in the Challenger tragedy. So he was there on scene trying to work out the kinks and stuff of what happened. Armstrong has, like I said before, I think he was just amazing. But he was obviously known for the first man to the moon, the Gemini mission, just such an iconic figure. He was also in the Hall of Heroes. His buddy Buzz Aldrin, who also went to the moon with him, quoted, "My friend Neil took the small step but giant leap that changed the world and will forever be remembered as a landmark moment in human history." I sketched out this picture of Neil on the moon, and above is the quote, his famous quote, I bet you never heard it: "One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind." And that is all I have. Thank you.